so personal. Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Carmen, and today I filmed this very natural, everyday matte kind of makeup look. This look is perfect for whether you want to go to dinner, whether you're going to an event, or you just really want to look cute out with your homegirls or whatever. This is the perfect look for you. It's very easy and very simple to achieve. Yeah, so this is my first video on my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment box what videos you would like to see next. All right, thank you. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So to get started, we are going to start with the brows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Looks like this. It's my favorite brow pencil. It's pretty small on the end, if you can see, and it has a spoolie on the other end, which is perfect. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna start by brushing the brows. Brush it up, try to get them a little bit uniform, you know, all that jazz. So with the pencil end of the brush, or the brow wiz, I like to have like maybe about that much out, just so I can get a perfect line. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the bottom and create the bottom shape first, and then we're gonna go in at the top and, you know, do that. So now that we have, like, you know, a rough shape of how the bottom is gonna look, and I feel like they look pretty even to me. So now we're gonna do the outline on the top. We're not filling in yet, but we're just gonna fill in or draw in our top line, and then we'll fill in after that. So again, just make sure that you fill in that top part, and boom. Now we have us a pretty, it's interesting, it's getting there. All right, let's go ahead and do the other brow, and yeah. And honestly, just remember that your brows are sisters, not twins. They may be cousins, maybe far distant cousins. They may be associates, but hey, don't drive yourself crazy trying to make these joints right, all right? Because that's too much. Now we're gonna take a concealer brush. Is the Wet n Wild concealer brush. It's just a flat brush. Take any flat brush that you have, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 365 Cashew to clean up under the brow. Just take a little bit of that, put on the back of your hand, and we're gonna go ahead and start to clean up the bottom of the brow. And to further blend it out, I am going to be using the Morphe E23 brush. It's a nice fluffy brush, like so. And we're just gonna blend that out. And don't worry if you still have a couple of spots missing. I am still gonna go in with eyeshadow just to really fill in those spaces a little bit more. And just take the rest of that concealer, and we're gonna go ahead and conceal the other brow. this soft Glam eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Cypress Umber. Looks like that. It's just like it's not warm, but it's not cool. Don't really know how to explain it. And I'm going to take it with this NYX angled brush. Just dip into it very lightly because you do not need a lot at all. I'm just going to go and fill in those sparser areas. The reason why I like to do this with a powder instead of the pencil is that I like the structure that a pencil gives in terms of the brow, but I also like the softness that a powder brings as well. It just keeps the brow looking nice and natural and less, instead of it being, harsh. And boom. Now we got two brows. So now we are done in terms of filling in the brows, and now to finish off the brows, I'm going to be using a brow gel. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Clear Brow Gel. And boom. Brows are finished. And I know we look a little crazy right now, but that's only because we don't have any other product on our face. And so we're gonna look a little crazy until you finish the rest of your face. Before I do my eyes though, I am going to just spray my face. This is the Evian facial spray. Y'all, get this at, what I get? Marshall's. Get it at Marshall's. I got it for $8 or $9. So just, whew. It just brings back some moisture to the face, and I let that dry a little bit before we go in with any other products. The reason why I like to go ahead and spray my face before I do my eye makeup is because I like to apply my primer right afterwards so that the primer can actually have time to really sit and settle onto the skin and really be ready to hold the makeup once we apply the foundation and things like that. I am using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r. I believe it's like the original one that she came out with. Y'all, the skin. The skin. Perfect. For the eyes, we are going to be taking the L'Oreal concealer once more just to really prime the eyeshadow, get rid of any veinage that we may have in the eyes, and just blend that out with a brush. Again, this is the Morphe E23 brush. Make sure that you get in this area right in here. That way you don't have any gaps in coverage. And then when you put your makeup on, everything should just glide so seamlessly, so beautifully. To set that powder, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Light Medium Powder. And y'all, this powder, chef's kiss, whoever made it. So just gonna take a random brush. Doesn't really matter what brush it is that you take. Just something that can actually pat that product in to the skin. To start, I'm going to be using the A Dose of Colors Desi X Katie Friendcation palette. Y'all, look how pretty this palette is. Like, beautiful. If you don't have this palette, you can always use the you can either use the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia, because we're gonna need just some warm browns. So any palette that you have that have like warm browns in it or anything of the sorts. I'm gonna be using this brown and this brown in the palette. I'm sorry, wrong colors. We're gonna be using this brown and this brown in the palette as our crease colors. And then we're also gonna be using the Daisy Marquez BH Cosmetics palette. We're going to be using the color Naked as our lid color. For the first color in our crease, we're going to be using this color here, and this color is called Churro, sorry. And then we are just going to place that in the crease. And then we're gonna go with this is an old brush. It's the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. It's just a really nice, big, fluffy brush. And I like to just take that brush and kind of blend out the harsh lines. You can see just going in with that brush in the end or after that last color, it really just gives it such a nice blended look. So next, after we, got that blended out and all that, we're gonna so I'm going into my Morphe 35O palette. Excuse how dirty it is. This is a MAC 217 brush, and I'm gonna dip into this color right here, and we're just going to pat that right in the outer V area and drag it up into that other color. As you can see, like, we're already starting to create shadows. You're already gonna know where you're gonna be placing that other color. So things are starting to come together a little bit for the eye. We're going back in with that Sigma blending brush again, just to really go around and blend these colors together. For our lids, again, like I said, we're going to be using that color Naked from the Daisy Marquez palette. We're going to get a nice flat brush. This is the Sigma, ooh, the thing didn't run off, large shader E60 brush. And we're just going to use this initially to pack on that Naked color. Then we're going to go back in with a more dense flat brush just to add a little bit extra pigment, but this is to actually just place the color on the lid. Go back in that same brown, go right in that outer corner just to really blend those colors together. Wow, it's looking great, y'all. Now take that blending brush one more time, go in and blend that out like so, and boom, we are complete with the eyeshadow for now. So again, we already had that primer sitting on the skin looking nice. And now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 300. And I'm going to be using, blending that out with my Morphe Beauty sponge. With whatever's like remaining on my hand and just really go around my brow area. We are going in with that same L'Oreal concealer, but now we're going to be using two. So the first one that we're going to be using is obviously 365, and we're going to put that one down first, and then we're going to be using our what is this, the shade in 360. You don't need too much of it because this is a pretty full coverage concealer. I really like it though, because girl, this concealer does not freaking move. Like, doesn't move. Ooh. I'm gonna conceal there. Go in with the other side of my beauty sponge, and we are just going to, now this is when I do like to spray a little bit of actual setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I like to spray it on my brush a little bit. That blender, and just blending out all the hard lines. Okay. Oh yeah, we looking good, y'all. We looking good. All right. So again, with the brush that we used, we're just gonna go in up here and just make sure that this area is really nicely blended. Now with the shade 360, we're gonna take 360 and we're gonna use it very sparingly, just in the areas that I really want to highlight. So that is this area here, a little bit on the chin, a little bit here, and just a little bit on the bridge of the nose. It's a lot lighter than me, so boom. We're gonna let that dry down just a little bit. If you let your concealer dry down a little bit, it does give you more of a full coverage. Even though this concealer is already full coverage, I just really wanted to give it a little bit more. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of cream contour. I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the shade Toast. Just put a little bit of that on the back of my hand because I don't want to use too much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brush. This is the NYX 05 brush, I guess. It's just like a, I don't know, regular kind of brush. And we're just going to blend that out on the back of my hand. We're gonna go in with the brush, sponge, and really blend out that lighter concealer. Face is nicely highlighted. All that jazz, great. Now, after we have blended out our concealer, blended out our slight little cream contour, I'm going back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade 20, light medium. I'm going in with my sponge one more time, and I'm just going to dip into the thing here, get some of my sponge. Ignore my faces, y'all. I be looking crazy, but can y'all see that? Y'all, looks great. 2 bronze. I know it looks kind of dirty, but it is the Superstay Full Coverage 16-Hour Powder Foundation in the shade 355 Coconut. Take this on my Morphe M527 brush. It's just a really big fluffy brush, and I like this because it doesn't, again, I don't like harsh contours. It really just places the product onto your face and blends it out so well. Now we used this brush to powder our eyes earlier, but this is a random LA Colors brush. Looks like this. I like to use this brush just to kind of contour my nose a little bit, just a little bit more. Oh, bitch, we can't breathe. We can't breathe. This is my plastic surgery face. I'm just messing with y'all. And then we're gonna go back in with our beauty blender, go on the sides of that contour and really blend that out, because you do not want that to be too harsh at all. But taking like a little bit of that powder really does help to blend out that nose contour. I'm going to be using the LA Girl Just Blushing in the shade Just Peachy. And we're just going to put that on the apples of our cheeks and blend upwards. Right. Go back in with that bronzer brush. I'm just gonna make sure that all of this is just nicely blended. We're gonna go back to our eyes and finish those off. The under eyes are actually very simple. I'm not gonna be doing too much. I'm just gonna be taking that same brown color that we used in our crease, and I am just going to put that under my eye. And make sure that you connect it up into your upper crease colors. That way everything just looks nice and seamless. Just to add a little extra dimension to the eye, I am going to be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. All we're going to do is we're going to do a little baby wing. We're not going to wing it out. We're just going to, you know, a little baby liner. Just to... Whenever I wear this kind of look, I do like my lashes to be kind of wispy. So I will either use the Ardell 113 lashes, or I will use the Kiss 11 lashes. And what I do with both of those lashes is I stack 2 pairs. So it really gives me the volume that I want, but it also gives me the wisp. Because I'm pretty sure y'all have seen people put lashes on a million times. I will go and make sure I put my lashes on off camera, and then I will be right back. All right, so now that I have my lashes on, they just are still drying. So if you see any white like glue, don't worry about that, because it'll dry clear. So now last step is my favorite, highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustla Baby Duo with my Morphe M510 brush. Steps and we are complete. Just gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna be using the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. Now we're going to be taking the, what is this, Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline lipstick in the color 915 Blushing Beige. And we're just going to put that on the center. And then we're just going to take a clear gloss, got this from the beauty supply store, and just gloss it up. don't forget setting spray. Sorry, y'all. Really needed to spray that on there. And now, oh, y'all, we are done. Perfect look. Got our little bun. But yeah, you guys, this look is just so, it's so pretty. It's just so effortless. This is kind of like, it's made up, but it's not doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You could wear this with a lot of different looks. Like I said, you can wear this to dinner. You could wear this to work. You can wear this to an event. You could honestly wear this anywhere, okay? Well, with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. Comment and like this video if you did. Yeah, and comment down below and let me know any other looks that you guys would like to see. And yeah, until next time, bye.